Hey everyone, BlueRest66 back for some more Diablo 3. Now I'm making this one directly after the last one. So, yeah, there's not going to be anything else to go back to. If you was to do this where you would stop right where we are at, then you could go back and do this whole section again and get all that stuff that you picked up previously. You can get it all again within this area. However, I'm just continuing on where we left off directly afterwards because it's pretty much doing one quest within two videos. So let's go ahead and continue on with this. Get up close to this gate and it will open. I do not know why that trap did not activate. That one right there. Made it through there, never tripped it once.
Not enough hatred.
I've always wanted to make that one go off while they're in there, but I just never could get close enough. I wanted to see if it would take out their own people. Make sure nobody's going to be coming down there after us. No, because these guys are here.
I need more hatred to do that.
Now we have to wait to go up the stairs until all those little things pop and let the poisons out. There's usually another tree up here, but there's not this time. It's strange that the NPCs do not trigger these traps at all. Only the actual player trips them. Never could figure that out. Which also puts a question in my mind of, will they actually do damage to them if you get them caught in their same trap? But I've never been able to make that happen either. As much as I would like to, it just never works out that way. We went right through some of that poison. Didn't do much to us though. What these goatmen drums do is if they're able to get back to it and they start beating on that drum, it calls more of their people out. It just gives you more things to fight. Now this area I don't believe is very big because we'll have to go up into a building type area here shortly. And I usually only go one direction on this one. I usually just go take the top side of it, and I don't worry about going all the way around the back side of this. There may be other things that I've never seen because of the fact that I have not gone on the lower end of this particular section of map. this, because I have everyone watching, I will probably go ahead and take that other section of the map and just go ahead and totally finish this area out.
Is too low.
I do not recall this being in the area before either. See, there's where we need to go up, and I usually just go straight on up there. But I'm going to go ahead and clear this whole area out. He was headed for the drum. I don't know if y'all noticed that. He was on his way to that drum. I think that's a new type of bird too that they didn't have. I could be wrong. Like I said, I've never gone to this end, but I don't recall seeing it anywhere else within Diablo 3.
My loutish companions have no curiosity about the Khazra. They're only interested in the bounty on their heads. But I am convinced the Khazra can be communicated with. It is dangerous, to be sure, but it is a risk I am willing to take.
So I guess the main thing I was missing out on was just a little bit of extra gold.
Everyone is dead. Billard, that damn fool, was killed trying to communicate with the Khazra, and then the cultists showed up. As soon as I saw them, I ran. I wanted no part of their dark magic. I heard the screams of my companions, but there was nothing I could do to help.
Mistress, it is my pleasure to report that I have broken the prisoners from Wortham. Words have flowed from their mouths like blood from a wound. Our summoners can retrieve the weapon at your command, and the enemy shall be none the wiser. Your control now.
Okay, so before we continue on, we'll go ahead and check out these slots, see what's new. Bola shot, which will actually wrap around the target and explode. But again, I'm going to continue on with the Hungering Arrow. Defensive, got a smoke screen. We had that already, but it gave us a rune. Let's see, preparation, what does that do? Focus and instantly restore all discipline. That's really not going to do us a whole lot of good. We have not been using Vault at all, but we did open up a new one. Evasive fire. Fire at an enemy and perform an evasive backflip if the target is close. We'll go ahead and grab that. Haven't been using any of those. We got a new passive skill as well. Vengeance. Your maximum hatred is increased by 25. In addition, gain 20 hatred and 2 discipline whenever you are healed by a health globe. I think we'll go ahead and go to that. And that's all there. Go ahead and check and see if anything we've picked up is going to help us at all. It's not looking like anything is going to be helping us in any way. You've picked up a lot of stuff for other characters. Anytime there's an X on anything, that means it takes a different class of character than what you are using. We may have to go back and sell stuff here real soon. Just because I'm just running out of room. I don't have a problem throwing out that stake thrower because of the fact that it's only worth three gold, and it's not a magic item. That minor health potion's not doing us any good, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Free up a little bit of space. If we have to go back, at least you'll see what the town portal stone will actually do. This is another small area between buildings. I believe we are on our way to take out Magda.
Is there no end to this depravity?
I'm not 100% sure though.
The portal is gone.
That was a portal that actually brings more of their Khazra out. So if you take that out, you won't have to fight as many of them. Yeah, that's the way we want to go, but we're going to go ahead and clear out everything like we have been.
What a monstrous creature!
And I believe it's time to go back and sell some stuff, because I don't think I can even pick that up. Yes, I was able to. But that was the last spot. So let's go ahead and go back and sell some items. And that portals us back. And that portal right there will take us right back to the exact spot that we left. So some of the stuff we're going to go ahead and salvage so that we get our other items. What I normally do, all the stuff that's for other characters, I'll go ahead and use that as salvage. And then I'll sell everything else. Do our repair. I just want to see if we can actually do a hand crossbow yet, and if it was going to be any better. No, we can't. We can't do that until level 16, so we got 2 more levels to go before we can make one of those. And is it going to be really worth it? Slightly. Just slightly worth it. Unless, of course, it gives you better things than what it's doing. The one we have now, though, adds 1 to 2 holy damage, which actually puts it from 15 to 21 to, let's say, 6 to 23. I never did check to see if any of these quivers were better, and they're not. None of them is better than the one we already have. But they do give you attack speed. All of them do, by 10%. There's the one for extra gold, and the one we have regenerates life, and I think that's a little more important. Of course, that's just my opinion. So let's go over here, sell all this stuff that we cannot use. See if any of his armor that he's got now is going to be any help to us whatsoever. And it don't look like it. So we'll go on over to our stash. And I am going to put this in here. Just because it is something special. So we've also got stuff like the legendary crossbow. Basically what these are legendary items. I think I might have something over here too. Yeah, it's a legendary chest armor. Which, if we ever get a chance to be able to use that, I may do so. Unless we have something better by the time I can use it. Actually, it's only one more level I can use it, so I may end up going ahead and using it at the next level up. Yeah, I think I probably will. There's a lot of better stuff on there. And then after I find something even better, then I'll put it back in the chest. So let's go ahead and head back. We had to make room for more magical stuff that we can get. That is one time I was able to get the logs to help us out a bunch. Okay, now I do want to look at that stake thrower after we don't have anything to fight. Still not as good as the one we're using. That's what I wanted to be sure of.
I'm glad that fate has brought us together on this path. You fight with both honor and ferocity. I know that a pure soul must burn within you.
Nothing we can use. Just check out the center a little bit, and then we'll head on up. Okay, that's everything. We'll head on over to the bridge now and go on across and see what there is to see.
The haunted manor. Of course they've been...
Never was a boss here before either. You guys are just seeing all kinds of new stuff that was not in the game before. I'm kind of liking that. Because that gives me new stuff to show that is from this latest patch. Just in case somebody had played it and they haven't patched it yet, they haven't played it in a while or anything. You get to see some of the new stuff that they added. Again, always check everywhere. There's always something up here in this corner. I have been disappointed a few times where it doesn't give you anything, but 9 times out of 10 it's going to give you gold. Every once in a great while it's actually a chest that's up there. But I've only seen that once out of all the games I've played. I have played every character, so that's how I was able to determine the 2 that I prefer, being the Wizard and the Demon Hunter.
Do you want more?
Not enough hatred.
Now, if anybody has seen Queen of the Damned, when he says more, the way that he says it reminds me of Lestat from Queen of the Damned. Just next time he says that, just listen to the way the word more is said.
There is a new piece to the game. A girl named Leah. My spies tell me she is the child of the witch Adria, who is hiding in the deserts of Chaldeum. Bring this news to the Master at once.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the king of Caldorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
Another spot that there's not normally a boss.
He's unstoppable! No mortal could slaughter our brethren with such ease!
Shut up and die!
Delay him while I prepare his demise in the depths below.
You will drown in your own blood, Magda. Great effort brings great reward.
They did horrible things to us.
Rest easy now. Your time is short. Have you seen another prisoner? A man in rags?
Yes, the man with the golden eyes. I saw Magda take him into Leoric's old torture chambers below us.
I will kill her. I swear it.
Now this might end up being a longer video than what I really wanted. I mean, this might end up being a 3-part, but depending on where we fall in the next 20 minutes, I may have to go ahead and do a 3rd one. Of course, I could just try to run through this quicker instead of going every direction, just go the ways that might take us to the ending of this particular quest. But then there might be things you'll miss out on, so we'll see. we can hit the butcher in the next 20 minutes, then we know that I'm going to finish this off. If I don't hit him in the next 20 minutes, I will have to start another video, though. My luck, I'll start another video and I'll hit him like 2 minutes after that.
Not enough hatred.
Bring him to me that I may rend the flesh from his bones.
We are finding a lot more magic stuff, mainly because they're putting more bosses into the game than what they've had before. Now see, I don't know if we even go down there. So, yeah, looks like we are. It's still a long ways off, but when we're up in the heavens, you'll see fights going on that you actually don't ever go to. It's kind of nifty. You're going through on a certain path, and off in the distance you got angels fighting demons.
A fetid, pallid malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home. Young Albrecht seems to be enjoying himself in our new home, however. Perhaps I am simply suffering from an imbalance of humors brought on by the recent change of climate. I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts, and there are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
There more than likely would have been more coming out of that if I had not dropped that down. To give you an example, right there is usually 3 or 4 that comes out of there. But when when you drop that down, it blocks them all from being able to come out. Looks like we are getting to our destination to get to the next level. Oh boy. They put up these walls all the time, so it's really hard to hit them.
We have done it.
Yeah, well, if I recall, you was knocked out just a minute ago, so you didn't do much. Sometimes I wonder where the we comes in when he says that. We are getting close to our 20 minutes, so I don't know if we're going to hit the butcher or not. We shall see. I think I'm going to go this way. It is totally unreal how many times we come across one of these bosses or special demons, or however you want to call them. I'm going to head down this route and see if we can find our way down to the next level. And it is going to cut some things out, but it also puts us right about where I want to be to finish this off and get this whole quest in just 2 videos. I'd really rather not make it 3. Not that it bothers me at all, because I'll play this all night long if I had to, but y'all don't want to watch that much in one sitting, I'm sure. And I went the wrong way. Those came out after we went through. Okay, so we'll head down this way.
My training is paid off.
Leveled up, see if it gives us any extra skills. It does. We need to get to level 17 before that one will help us at all. We got grenades, I don't use them. Again, I pretty much stick with the puncturing arrow. And just build that up from there, because each one of these runes, it still does everything as you go up, it just adds more to it. Our secondary, no, I don't want that. I want to stay on rapid fire. I'll probably stay on rapid fire throughout. And it didn't add anything else. So let's go.
You want more?
Looks like it's taking us around where we've already been. Sure is. So, which way did we not go that we should have went before? There it is. Right there at the edge of the map. We had 3 directions we could have went, and we chose one of the worst ones of the 3. We'll head down this route. It'll be my luck now that we're actually doing this video that I'll have taken the wrong way twice. I can see that happening.
Evil has been rebuked.
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
And I was so right. We did 2 different ways that we did not need to go. And I took them both.
Forces arrayed against us that are stronger than we ever imagined. Some greater purpose lies behind these trials, but I do not yet know it.
Probably because there isn't one. Let's go.
I am Asilla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness. Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal torment.
Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop here because has been the 20 minutes that I said I was going to have to go ahead and do another one. I do know this has got a little bit of length to it to get around through here. And then we have the butcher, and then we have the fight with Magda. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it now. And I'm going to do a 3rd video yet tonight. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and upload them all, or if I'll just take a break tomorrow night, and instead of actually running one through, I'll just go ahead and upload one. But I'm going to stop it now, and I will go ahead and continue on the next one. That'll be 3 parts. That's going to be just one quest. So just because of the length of the way that you have to do everything, that's just the way it fell, because I don't want to... It would have been almost 2 hours long if I had just gone ahead and ran all the way through it. And I don't think anybody wants to sit there for 2 hours watching one YouTube. It's almost... You could have watched a movie in that length of time. So I'm going to go ahead and stop now. If you liked it, go ahead and click on the like. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. I don't know if you're just catching this one from this video or if you started watching back on part 1. I really don't know. If there's anything you want to let me know, anything you want me to do, if you want me to play a hardcore mode, which hardcore mode is if you die, you're done. Once your character dies one time, it's over. Now, I have not died yet in this, so I pretty much get all the way to the first big boss. There's actually 2 of them on here, of course, Diablo being the second one. The first time I ever die usually is once I get to him. And there's still a long ways to go to get to him. We still have to go to a whole nother land. But if you want me to do a hardcore mode, I'll do a hardcore mode. It just puts a little bit more spice into it, a little bit more making sure that you don't die. You got to make sure you got plenty of health potions. Make sure you use them. I believe in hardcore mode they are actually a little bit stronger. I'll even play it as a different character so that we don't have that rapid fire. I don't have that to rely on. Let me know which of the 5 characters you want me to be. I believe there's 5. There's at least 4. Okay, there's a monk, there's a wizard, there's a demon hunter, there's a witch doctor, and a barbarian. So yeah, there's 5. I'll let you guys decide. If you want me to do a hardcore mode, you tell me which one you want me to do. Anybody can go ahead and vote on it, and that'll be the one I pick. Whichever one you want me to do. Even if it's a barbarian, you have to be right up close and personal with everything that you're fighting. We'll do that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop now, and I will continue on the next one, finishing up this particular quest. And I will see you all on the next one.